with Wii Sports, our 100% journey. I am going to try, for parts 5 and part 6, I had the mic on this necklace and inside my shirt, and it led to a slightly muffled kind of sound. I don't know if this will be tons better, but I'm going to leave it outside my shirt for the time being. My worry was that, at least with my inside my shirt, it was kind of held there, whereas here, if I gotta start swinging and stuff, it's going to be flopping around, and that might make some excess noise and stuff. But we'll try this for just these next 2 episodes, and we'll see which one I like better. Whatever the case, it's leagues better than what we had before with the lav mic and using the camera audio and all that. I want some platinums. I want to get some platinum medals. I want to not be lagging behind the platinum medals. We've got halfway to pro on tennis. We've got pro on bowling. We're doing fine there. Let's work the bag, shall we? Throw punches at punching bags until you knock them off their chains. Well-aimed combo punches are the key. News big if true. News to me. Let's see this. Once again, for one reason or another, one of my hands seems way higher. Oh no, it's where you point them that they end up on your body. I thought it was actually like the height at which you raise them. It kind of is, but more importantly is how you tilt them. Okay, that makes some sense. So I'm tilting this one too much. It's like the Wiimote's like less sensitive in the tilting department, as you see here. If I want to keep them equal, I can't do that, because then one of them goes beside my head. They have to be like... I have to master. I have to find some point where I'm like guarding. So it's like, really it's like this. I'm either doing this or like this. Okay. My hands can get stuck on each other. What? That's not good. Anyway, we're not blocking now anyway. I think we're just mostly meant to be punching stuff. So I want to go like... Okay. How many punching bags do I have to smash? Okay, I'm getting it kind of. There's a rhythm to this. I'm not getting it. I don't understand. How many bags do I have to knock off the thing for this to count? Hang on. We're almost at halfway. Okay. Oh man, I got that one right off. So the timing is big. You have to really one-two it. You can't just be like coming out fist to flying like May or someone. You really have to go wah, wah, bah, bah, bah. Oh wow, that one I just clean swung off to the side. I must be incredibly strong. Like I said before, she's a powerful goat, not goat, woman person. Oh, why is it over the side? You get... Alright, I don't know what kind of medal I'm gonna get for this, because I don't know what's considered a good score here, so I'm just kind of going until they tell me to stop, and then we'll get a sense for what a score is a good score. I didn't think they'd just throw me in with so little prep time.
You earned a bronze medal.
But hey, that's worth a bronze! Not a goat seems the same position I'm in. What? Well, a bronze on a very first attempt is a good sign, and now I kind of understand what they want me to do here. What this is about rhythm, essentially. And I guess the ones that are off to the side are just to make it so you have to throw in a few, like, hooks. And by the way, I've been told by channel regular The Shiz, from a boxing anime that she watched that I am completely forgetting the name of? Ashita no Joe, that's the one. That the key to winning a boxing match is, what was it, 3 quick left jabs to the stomach? So, one, two, no, not a goat, please. Learn from anime, not a goat. And then one to the face. That's apparently the strat you want to use. So we'll be trying that in our next boxing match, ideally, if I remember. And we'll see if anime, as it has many times in my life, will come to my rescue or not. So thank you for the lead boxing tips, my friend. All right, now let's knock some more bags off the thing. So really, it's a matter of, like they said, combos. You start to do more damage the more of these you're kind of hitting in a row. And with the sort of rhythm of it. Okay, we're doing a little fast this time, but I still have trouble aiming the punches. I feel like I do the same thing and it goes like 4 different places. Matt seems to be nodding approvingly though. And you can get multiple bags in a row if you really like follow up those combo hits onto the next one. Oh yeah, that's like what you want to be doing is right at the punch that lands the final blow on this one, you want to then combo right off that with your other hand. But I'm doing this way and she's okay. Yeah, this is work. This is happening. I'm doing so much worse this time somehow. Even though I understand I'm punching this way and she's punching the other way. I don't understand what's happening. I don't know what's going on here. But I feel like I'm doing this way and there's a whole lot of the other way going on. Okay. Yes, thanks, Matt. I understand the premise. Interesting. This is the problem I was having before. Just one moment. Oh yeah, and also, quick note, I learned that, not that it matters much for the bowling main game now, but you can hold down on the D-pad to change what color your ball is when you start. So we could have Not a Goat's shirt be blue, and then her colors be pink, and it'd be like the channel, kind of. 3 left jabs to the stomach and 1 right hook to the face. Remember that, everyone. If they built this boxing simulator at all code, it'll work perfectly. I'm gonna try this with my blue mode, which, as I've mentioned before, is prone to the connection disconnecting from your nunchuck and stuff, but maybe the motion is a little sharper on this one. Oh, as you can see, that nunchuck is not doing anything right now. There we go. So if I do a bit of that, it'll stay connected for sure. All right, let's try it with this now. Oh, it's not really connected well. This is not having the intended effect. Okay, not that. I won't look up how many we need just yet. I'm gonna assume it's around 60 or 80. And I think if we just, we fluke into this, we'll get it eventually, you know what I mean? But I don't really understand. It looks like she's punching straight when I'm doing to the side. Is it like a, so that did what I expected. I swung it around and she actually hooked it. That time I swung it around and it went straight. That time I swung it around and went uppercut. I'm gonna try an uppercut. Okay, uppercut has, I don't know, it just feels like everything I do has a very low probability of working the same way twice. I guess when it's on the side, they don't want you to punch in that direction, because there's no such, I guess your character can't actually aim a punch to the side unless you do it as a hook. Maybe that's what they're trying to get at. When it's on the side, they want us to like hook it. But I don't know, I'm trying to get that hook, and it's not hooking. It's not hooking, everyone! Let's just give it a few more tries and see if I start to get the rhythm anyway. If I swing harder, it actually seems to register it less. But they want you to be alternating hands. That's kind of the most important thing. I think the different kinds of bags also have different, durabilities, maybe. These sort of brown cloth ones are the weakest ones. They're all patchwork. So does that mean it's somewhat luck-based? If you get a bunch of these in a row or not? Gonna get better than our first score this time, but not by loads and loads. And I'm not really doing much different. So either I'm missing something huge, or the game is missing something huge. 25? Can we get 25? Sure we can. How much is that worth?
You beat the high score.
It's still not a silver, oh no. In that case, now seems an appropriate time to look up the medal rankings for this one. Oh, okay. Actually, it's pretty reasonable. The distance between them gets smaller each time. So 26, we were 1 off, is a silver, we were 1 off. But then it's like 36 is gold, 40 is platinum. I was expecting it was gonna be like the tennis one where it's like, bronze is 15, silver's 40, gold is, it'll be like the triple digits, but 40, we could probably manage 40, right? I mean, half of the time that I spent doing that one just then was like, me missing horribly. So if we cut out those half times of missing horribly, we have a score of 50. That's platinum, that's 40 is platinum. I think we got this. I think, again, just gotta get a bit lucky on whether or not unless it's that I'm doing it too fast some of these times. Maybe that's it, and that's why it's not registering as a combo. Like I'm not waiting for her to draw her other hand back a bit before I go for my first punch. I don't know. There is a rhythm to this that needs to be worked out. Of course, in an actual one, like boxing ring match, you don't get to just kind of like casually just punch them over and over like this. There's a bit more nuance to it. Oh, maybe it always just has a bunch of these brownish ones in the middle. So we've got about 16 at the halfway mark. That means we're on a track to do about 32. That's not horrible considering what we're aiming for is 40. Bit more practice will have this, but these, when it's on the side like this, oh, can I just move over here and then, oh, okay, you can literally just lean to do it. Okay, I was like trying to like stand in the center and punch that direction, but it doesn't really work like that. You want to like lean over to the direction that is, and then just keep doing what you're doing here. Just keep, anyway, come on, Not a Goat. You were born for this. This is a really pretty dojo we're fighting in also. Oh my god, someone's getting knocked out in a boxing ring made like the national news, or the local news at least. I also liked the tennis court we were at, how you could see like a skyscraper in the background, so it was clearly like sort of shoved into an urban environment somewhere. The environments in this game are really nice. All right, here we go again. There's something very peaceful about the sort of urban and sort of rural scene we can see in the background. I don't know what the word for like halfway between urban and rural is. Rural. Gotta say, it's nice to play a game where I'm not just using one of my hands for it now. I can actually feel both of them this time. Okay, now we're getting to the good rhythm because these sort of patchwork ones are coming one after another. I'm not getting a very good score though. By the halfway point here, I'm not gonna have enough. Hang on, maybe I'm doing too eccentric motions. Maybe I need to really just be like tap, 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 like I'm ringing a bell. Maybe that's what they want. This is maybe working a bit more. Oh yeah, feel that rhythm, feel that beat and groove to it like it's a day-old meat. Wow, that one I knocked out like a third of its endurance in one thing. Sorry, I have to be leaning over here for this. You have to like wait for her to walk to the spot you're going for. Okay. All right. I'm picking this up. I knew there was such a thing where if you went like 1, 2, it did like extra damage in the main game, but I didn't realize quite how much the whole combo aspect of it worked into your favor if you got it just right. I wouldn't categorize what I'm doing right now as having it just right, but point stands. Yeah, they want this like flicking downward motion as you punch. Like you can't just thrust it forward like that. Oh, sure you can. Well, no, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I don't really understand, it's fine. They call me Hammer Hooves for a reason. Come on, get this one. Right, I have to lean a bit. And still hovering around the mid-20s is our best. Just a few more rounds of concentration and focus. Open my third eye. Boxing time. Does anyone call it working the bag? Anyone who's professionally boxed, can you inform? Have you ever called it working the bag? Maybe it's a thing, and I've just never heard of it. It sounds like a very silly thing to say. No offense if you actually have ever said it in a serious context. Silly in a good way. To get 40 though, it does seem like there's something crucial to the timing of this that I'm missing if I'm meant to be able to get 40 here. Although granted, halfway through it does give you another big volley of these cloth ones, so go through those pretty fast if you're not missing like I am. How am I punching down to the side when I'm doing that? The golf is probably still like the hardest one because it does feels like it takes a fair bit of precision, but I feel like the boxing is still the one I understand the absolute least. I have no idea why half the things I'm doing are ending up the way they are. Right, but I gotta remember that it's reading my nunchuck is higher for some reason, so I gotta keep them sort of not at the same height like here. I'm already behind schedule. I should have had 10 at the quarter mark if I want to get 40 by the end. Although again, it's a sort of matter of which one they give you. And it does seem like they give you in a consistent order, cloth and then the other ones. Ooh, I one-shotted that one. Oh, do they maybe just want you to do it with one hand when it's off to the side like that? Is that maybe easier? I'm not sure. 15 at the halfway mark this time is a lot better. No, that takes way too long. They surely want you to combo it. And better than I'm doing right now. Come on! Just hit the same target when I do the same thing, please! Oh, please, game. That hook seems to do more damage for some reason or another. I mean, I guess that does sort of make sense. You're kind of swinging up for longer and everything. But, right. 25, 26, kind of our limit so far. But that's good. If I'm getting it consistently, it means I'm doing something wrong consistently, probably. And once I remedy that, we will consistently be doing better. But for now, until such time as I understand what I'm doing wrong, punch! Maybe I just try and actually kind of do like a motion like I'm throwing some punches. Just for one round. See how this goes for us. I gotta say, I'm not impressed with the results so far. Okay, no, it's not that. The little flicking motions I was doing before are better. But I have been looking at the score and the timer too much. I should just focus on actually punching the things and not look away for even a second because the timing of this matters so much and all. And I guess throwing in the few like uppercuts and stuff seems to do more damage, so maybe it's wise, but I'm gonna carry on with just the straight face punches for now. See how far we can get doing that. I think I'm doing better. Yeah, that was 35. Okay, so actually I was pretty damn close. In other words, that's gold.
You earned a gold medal.
Because really, the thing is, after that 26th one, it's like 15 cloth ones in a row, so it really is genuinely like, if you get a silver, you're probably getting a gold, most likely. And I was only 5 away then. I assume it'll be like, the last 2 will be like the black and white ones that are a little tougher. But I had the right rhythm there, so it seems like just doing these straight face punches is fine. I don't need to throw in any hooks there. It might be better, but I don't seem to need to. This time I was just focusing on timing it such that the second I saw her pull the one fist back, I threw the other one. Maybe that's not quite right, but it seems to be working all right, so I'm going to carry on with that a bit. All right, that's a bad start. Can we not count that? I'm so glad I gave myself the ability to start over on the middle ones. But a platinum is very, very attainable here, quite quickly, I would say. This will probably be our fastest, well, it's only our second platinum. But it's our fastest platinum yet, almost definitely, when I get this. Oh, maybe going slow like this helps to actually get the combo timing of it. Because if you're punching slower, then it's easier to combo into the next bag that comes. Oh, that might be something. Like you want to go a little fast when it's one like this, and then you slow down a bit for when the other one comes, so that you keep that combo going on long enough to carry it to the next one. Anyone know there were combo attacks in boxing? News to me. But you see this motion here, even though it feels like I'm punching slow, I'm actually getting the bags down pretty quickly, and when I just do that slow 1-2 motion. I gotcha, I think I'm getting this. My instinct, because it's time just to go like 1, 2, start like getting the combo going as fast as possible, but it's not necessarily good if it means that one of your hits will miss before the next bag has come down yet. I assume the next training exercise will be blocking, and then the third one will be like doing that dodge thing where you like dodge and then do a super punch. I'm not doing a good job bringing this one down. Maybe we restart that. I think what they want you to do is when you see it like this, like kind of like jerk to the other side, but your character doesn't walk that fast because your character doesn't move while you're punching. You have to wait to stop punching, so you can't be like doing a combo here and then jerk to the side. Like it doesn't really do that. Like it feels like they want you to do. So whenever it swaps you from one side to the other really quickly, it's tough. But I think maybe there's a bit of randomness to the side it swaps, so maybe you can get lucky and it won't do that too much. I believe that ding noise means I've comboed it like pretty well. Like it means I'm getting close to what the timing I'm supposed to make it, which is why you don't hear it absolutely every time, because I am not getting it absolutely every time. I got 35 again. It is very interesting that these games, they're technically very simple in what they're asking you to do, but because they don't give you a lot of guidance in like what the specific rules of doing more damage to the bags are, for instance, it does feel like a bit of a journey to understand it, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because it does mean you kind of have to feel the mechanics around for a while, which is good, I guess, for a training exercise. But it's just an interesting choice that they don't really tell you, you know, like this 1-2 rhythm is ideal for doing damage kind of thing. And they don't even mention to you that some of them are going to go to the sides and everything. I guess it's just, maybe I'm just pampered by modern day tutorials, but it does kind of feel like they were just like, punch it or something, when there's actually a lot more you kind of have to do. Not that it's complex what you have to do, but there's more to it than what they sort of seem to suggest, which is that you'd be standing there just throwing punches over and over. But I'm regularly getting to the 30s now, so that's a good sign. I'd like to start that again, please. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not that one. Please! I think I haven't quite got the timing for taking down the like larger leather black and white ones yet. There's like an ideal timing to bring it down in 2 or 3 hits, and I haven't quite got that in the same way I have for the cloth ones. Like with the cloth ones, I can pretty regularly take them down in a 1-2 punch. And I haven't quite got that with the larger ones yet. I do that all the time whenever I feel like I'm leaning. I feel like I'm doing the lean maneuver. Oh my god, she's freaking out. What is she doing? I'm not even moving the controller. I feel like I'm doing the lean, and then like one of them will just keep hooking to the right, back to the center, and I'll miss the one. Oh my god, what have I done to her legs? Wait, recalibrate, reset, Control Z. I'm sorry. Maybe I need to like lean way super hard whenever like one's at the side. I'll try that next time. I mean, I did get a better score there, but I don't think it was because of the leaning.
You beat the high score.
Because it really does feel like if you're punching over here and then you lean back, she doesn't, if you're actually in a combo, it doesn't do it here. Here, if I'm punching and then I lean, she does do it pretty quickly, but if you're actually like punching in a combo, it doesn't do it till you stop punching, so it doesn't feel like that's actually helpful, because it still slows me down to stop. I was really close then. I hope those last 3 are all just cloth ones, and there are no more of these big leather ones at all. That would be really nice. Yeah, once you get into a rhythm with those cloth ones, it's not so bad. So it's like, but you don't want to go too fast with it, and I have been this whole time, I think, because the clock concerns you, and you're like, oh, I got to go faster than I am. But really, this slow and steady mover is probably gonna hit you more consistently, because you're gonna keep the combo more consistently from bag to bag, which cuts off a lot of the time of like you miss the first strike. I bungled it hard by the end there, but I was like 5 seconds off having that, I think, if there are all cloth ones at the end there. The slower approach does seem to be better, even though it feels like a waste when you're on one of these ones that has lots of health. To do it this slow, it kind of helps because, again, the momentum carrying it into your next bag is almost more important, because losing that time sucks. Because when you get these, you're getting it almost like a little faster than 1 per second, so you have 60 seconds to do it. Obviously, the bigger ones take longer, but you get points really fast in the cloth ones if you're getting this 1-2 rhythm, as long as you stay in rhythm. I think there are more cloth ones toward the end, so if at halfway you're not at 20, I think it's fine. This one has not been like a huge breakthrough moment of like, oh, now I understand how to do it, but this one I have been slowly improving each time, I think. Just need that 140. Maybe I do the same sort of slow and steady motion, but like just a hint faster. Maybe that's the idea. If I need to get 40 in 60 seconds, it is 60 seconds, right? I think so. I need to be going an average of 1.5 per second, is that right? I think so. No. Just a minute. Oh yeah, that's right. 60 over 40 is 6 over 4, is 3 over 2, is 1 over 1.5 over 1. 1.5 times. 1.5 bags per second, on average. Obviously I'm not gonna get that with most of the larger ones, but I'll be getting under that with most of the cloth ones, so balances out. I do love that the other bags just fade out of existence as they go. You know what the really good thing about this is they don't have to worry about my footwork. There are no Wii remote peripherals for my feet at the moment, so I don't actually have to stand in a way that is conducive to real boxing. I just have to throw the hands. Much easier, much less to think about. Doesn't help also that it sometimes kind of goes slow-mo when you get a really good punch. It's kind of confusing. Throws off your timing a little. Well, it doesn't exactly go slow-mo, but like her motions do. No, maybe it does go slow-mo, I can't tell. Maybe it's supposed to help you to get like a better combo for it, but I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's helping. I think it is cloth for those last 3, you know? So if I don't completely screw it up like I just did, that last bit's gonna be nice and easy. This one certainly seems a lot more forgiving than the tennis one, though. I mean, the tennis one is really... I'm starting to think maybe, considering how quickly we got to, like, silver on this one and the putting one, maybe the tennis one, that first tennis one, is just really freaking hard. And not all of them are quite that bad. Yeah, these last few times I've completely screwed it up right at the last, like, 10, where it's like, you're supposed to just go into a nice rhythm. I've just completely lost the rhythm at that point, but I've still even then only been like 2 or 3 away, so I think one of these times I'll have it. Next 5 is my prediction, but I'm not gonna be counting. And you shouldn't either. Okay, like that one, for instance, doesn't count. Who's counting? It's just boxing. I'm just blending in, all right? This is what all humans do. I mean, blending in implies I have something to hide, which I don't. Matt. I'm doing so good at boxing is what I meant to say. Matt. Booyah! Platinum! Knew we had it in us. Yeah, well, that only took 52 minutes. Oh god, I thought it took a lot less than that. Hey, but we got it. That was a nice, calm platinum. What a good way to start the day. I think we're gonna be totally fine for all the rest of the training medals. sure. Feels good, man. Nice, simple one we got out of the way. And I suppose that I'm a little skeptical about how much that'll help us with the main boxing game in the same way that the tennis training one did, for instance. And I imagine that the putting one has. Not that I have gone back to the main game since that. I'm a little skeptical of this one because I don't know how many opportunities you really get to just do that over and over. But it feels good. I think maybe I'll give a try at the next boxing one we'll have unlocked next time, which is, we're about to find out. Dodging. Oh golly. Well, in theory, if we're just doing the dodge without a counter, it shouldn't be too bad. Just doing a lot of this, basically. So the mic is gonna have a lot of extra noise on that. I'm sorry about that. Oh, picking up spares, that looks so hard. The first baseball one is just hitting home runs. Oh no. Hopefully it's only like 5 in a row you have to do. But we'll carry on with the boxing one next time, because I'm all fired up getting to use both hands. It's a good feeling. So that is over now. Next video on the channel is gonna be some more Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice. Is that right? Completely and utterly had that backwards. Next video on the channel is gonna be some more Kid Icarus Uprising. Chapter 24. It was a pretty fun one. I thought it was gonna be a lot harder than it actually was when we started. So the whole time I was stressing, and then when we beat it, I was like, oh, that's all it was? Okay, good. And I don't think it actually took us all that too long. I don't think we died, so it was just the 2 success attempts back to back, which were both about 18 minutes, so it's only like 36 minutes long. It's fine, it's cool. And next time here, we'll be trying the dodging one. I'm a little nervous, to be honest. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be kind of like the golf one we had, where you get like 5 lives at it, and it'll be like, try and dodge, get 40 dodges without getting hit 5 times or whatever like that. It'll probably be more than 40. Well, the only way to know is to go, isn't it? Your trainer throws ball after ball at you. Matt's like, all right, great. You knocked those sandbags down, now hold still. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully level 0, and I'm gonna be out of here now. Peace!
Not cut to the chase and ask the most pressing of questions. Well, I had thought that until you tried to stop me just then, and now I feel like you're hiding something. So please answer the question that I asked, dear witness. Oh, right. Habit in me, the prosecution believed you